My people, my good evening. Welcome to another edition of Edo Media. Today, we get a lot of things to talk about. First of all, let me see if my colleague from Canada is with me online. Suru, are you there?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm here. How you doing, my brother?
I did fine. Buddy, just before we go, you get something where you want to play there for us, make we here to start the program.
Yes, I do have it. Momentarily, I think you might have to give me a couple of minutes to bring it on now.
Okay. Then when you're ready,
so,
give me a shout. And today we will talk about two main things. We'll talk about the Niger Delta Development Corporation, the money where NDDC, the money where our state governor Obaseki thought say they set aside to develop Edo State. Where this money day now, we don't know. The blueprint where say they bring, they're not use that for Edo State. So we last week we come up here, they talk about the flood where they go on for our states. But this one, one thing where we all need to know, if something like that, it happen. A big disgrace. Nigeria is 59 years old now, which we celebrate this week. You can see after 59 years, all these things, corruption, they here, they there, things still they had us. So that's why this program today we will talk about those things. Well, before we go forward, we'll say happy birthday to Nigeria. Our country be 59 years old. Pikin will be 59. You don't get your own Pikin, you don't get your own, you don't sabi things what you're supposed to do for life. But if you look, Nigeria, we're still very backward. So what thing they happen? We also get as our special guest, Mrs. Beauty Egharevba. Madam Egharevba, they run, say she they go Nigeria, go run for Edo State governorship position for next year. So we want to ask her all these things where they happen for Nigeria. how she see herself making a difference. So before we go on, make una help us share this video. Make una invite people, because if I get question, our phone number now +353 899 875 712. I'll take the number again. +353 899 875 712. So one, make people call in, make them tell us what they feel about this money where our state governor say they give this Niger Data Development Corporation to see, say, whether the money they need to use them, or why they not use the money, take do what they say.
How you do? We wake up in the morning and we see claim that we are profitable. We just they define projects without reference to this. How you do? We wake up in the morning and we see contractors who claim that they are profitable. We just, in a sense, working. We haven't seen the designs. We do not know how the designs tie into our project. They claim that 256 billion was spent in emergency works, 20 billion for Edo State in the last 6 months. We need to see when they are. What happened in the case of Obaseki is that we haven't seen the designs. We do not know how the designs tie into our project. They claim that 256 billion was spent in emergency works, 20 billion for Edo State in the last 6 months. We need to see when they are. What happened in the case of
Godwin, sir.
Yeah, I just did baffled when I hear that kind of figure. Where did they call? So say they spend 256 billion for emergency for Edo State. For what will they see? We'll not see anything where they spend money for. And secondly, they say they spend 20 billion alone for Edo State. State where they spend 20 billion for, we will see what they develop and what they happen. All we know, say, at 59 years old, Nigeria never sit down. Edo State never still start to the waka. Now where will they go? Which way Nigeria? That one of the questions we asked today. So I don't know as you see this kind of thing where they happen now, because last week we did strongly against the governor for traveling abroad when things they happen. To defend them a bit, we don't know say in the look into all this, and we don't know say more big money like that where they give to spend for Benin for the last 6 months, they don't use them. I don't know as you see this one.
As a matter of fact, I never really greet my Edo people, all African, wherever on a day, as we always do, as we always do for this program. I wish you guys a happy Sunday, and then I hope you're having a pleasant, splendid weekend as well. On this note, it is a very big figure. When we're talking of million, we know it's million. This one is billion naira. Billion, 200 plus billion, and 20,000 and 20 billion on road construction in Edo State. Wow, that's a big figure. Remember, during the time of Ambrose Folonsho Ali, after this man retired from politics, from his office, he left his office in 1983, he retired to his family house. After the military government of Major General Buhari took over power, he was sentenced to 100 years in prison. Why? Because of how much? 983 million in funds that was used for road construction. That was used for road construction. Nigerians said, go back to history. Hello.
Go on. We can hear you.
So now, if this man then, as a politician, you know what he did? This man brought so many massive development to Bender State in different sectors, from post-primary school to university level. You know, he built a lot of universities, a lot of colleges of education, he increased the educational opportunities, he established 600 new secondary schools and abolished secondary school fees. And again, he engaged in road construction that will open up the rural area. housing sector, he built them. Low-cost housing. He eliminated the fee when you go to hospital, the money that you're supposed to pay. He abolished all those things. But because of 983 million naira that he was unable to accounted for because of road construction, they sentenced him to 100 years in jail. So this 20 billion, let's talk about it, people. Call in. We want to know what is happening in that dependency. Remember the people we are talking about now, NDD. These are the same crackers. These are the former deputy of Edo State. He was appointed by Buhari as 16 members of the board of directors. That was during this time. We talked of Mr. Odubu. He was the deputy governor as a then. He is the member of the chairman. So again, His Excellency Obaseki just said he needs a probe into this thing. What is happening? Let's find out what is happening. The probe story. We want to know what that money was spent for. If Buhari allocated that money to Edo State and it was again taken back in a way to them, what did they use that money for? Let's it's time for accountability, for transparency from our government. We cannot just sit back. This is road. Road is not supposed to be a big deal that we have to be debating on. It's a necessity. We have to be talking about how we're going to be maintaining our road that we have used by Bermudia, by Ambali. We have to talk about how to maintain it. Not we're talking about 20 billion naira that was spent for nothing. The roads we don't see. Erosion is everywhere, and our people are suffering. We need to know what is happening. Sir?
Thank you, Suru. The thing baffled me, shall say a lot of things they happen for that state. The NDDC not just fit carry this money, and they not just fit take the money go like that without say nobody account for them. So like the governor talk, they need to come out, can't tell us what they use the money for, because we get a lot of issues like flood and all the rest for Edo State where they go on. We get a problem with our roads. We get problem with hospitals and all the rest. So we need people to come out to tell us what they use this money for. People need to be accountable for this, because 256 billion, we are not talking of thousands now. We're talking of billions of nairas, which is huge money. We know they say make people not take money, may they say now where did they work, now did they chop. At least if they give you 10 naira to work, you chop 150 inside. Nobody will kill you. But when you just take the 10 naira, just chop everything, you not do what they say may you do. And that one, I they pay people for body. So one beg everybody, make sure say these people are held accountable for this. Make sure say those roads and things where we need the money to do, we get the money to do. Thank you, Suru. And one other things there we say, as we do now, we will discuss this. We'll bring in our guest for today, Mrs Beauty Egharevba. Mrs. Egharevba, they go be very soon, go run for the governorship position for Edo State. The one contest with the current incumbent governor. All we want to know is say, waiting she get for hand where she want show people over there, how she want to improve the quality of life for our state. Because if you watch what they go on now, now really different thing. If you compare what they go on for Benin and the kind of stories where we hear. So we want someone where go there reliable. Anybody where they say they go wrong for anything, we want to make sure say we get person where go represent our own interest and the interest of those at heart. When that state better for all of us, we go carry our things, we go back home, go contribute to the development of that state. But when the state continue to day as a day now, it will be problem to every one of us where it come from that state. So That's why we want to talk to this lady now. Maybe we know her own opinion, her own way of things, how she wants to help repair our state. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good.
What's the story? Hello. Yeah.
Sorry, can you drop the line there? I think I made the wrong call.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Sorry, viewers, I just press the wrong button there, and now I'm trying to call on the right person. I hope I get it right this time. The line is gone off air again. We'll just try this once. If it's not going through, then we'll move on. Hello?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. How are things over there?
Fine, sir.
You're welcome to Edo Mudia. We dey speak Edo, we dey speak Pidgin, we dey speak correct English. So anyone where you know say you fit join us, you go join us.
Okay.
You fit we know say as we introduce you, you fit tell us who you be and why you come up to the program.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I beg na me Beauty Egharevba. That be my name.
Okay.
Yeah, based in Spain. I've been living here for over 18 years now. Na me be the governor aspirant wey wan come out for 2020 election wey dey come so for Edo State.
Okay.
So I just still come today, come the program. So come still participate with our brothers here for Dublin. So now well done, my people.
Well done, man. Why on your own part? We know say a lot of things they go on for Edo State now. Why you think say you won't go wrong for Edo State governorship position?
Okay. Yeah, well, I would like to run because I have never played politics before in my life. The way I want to run, they look our people that have been ruling us, and men, they can't ever think. And they are not doing anything for us, and our land, the thing they spoil every time. And they not get any help that they do for us. During the time of election, they will come, they stop us. Then we vote for them. They're ready to repair the land. They're ready to do everything. But at the end, they will fail us. They not do anything for us. So now because of that one, I make me pick interest because I don't like the way where they go now. The things they very, very rough. Even for people where they live there, no life, nothing. So now I make me say, okay, make I come in. May I look. By His grace, make I fix the things where our people need. So now I make me come into politics, sir.
We thank you. Any question where I ask, I never prepare any of this question. We never talk about them before, but the way the team take on now, we take ask. One thing where I will ask you, you talk yourself, say a lot of people don't come, they don't make promises, they will go there, they don't go do the thing. Why you just say we go believe you?
Yeah, they say before you feel you not be judge a book by its cover. You not be carry a book that says you just look the book as the front be saying this book not go there interesting no, you need to read through the book when you know as the book be the story of the book. So now we just say okay, because some people they thought say woman, no, why woman follow Lord? The woman I dey rule for England, let's say they still they get prime minister and the rest. Without the queen not decide nothing for that land. Even after American I dey rule for Germany. Other countries they like that. Women they are coming up. And women they are good in fixing things. They are good to make things better because they are mothers, they know the things. They know how their children feel or other people feel. Not like men. So now make am, they not just fit decide say no, woman never love, we no want woman. At least woman don still do great things for that our land. All those our women, our mothers, so effective day before all those things there and most all of them, they are great women for our land and they still make our land very good. Woman don still go work for that land to secure our land for us.
Mr. Obaseki, Ms. Egharevba, may I rephrase the question again? We know say women get a lot of initiative, they get a lot of good things they go do. But you as a woman, where you want to go rule, you say you never play politics before. Why would go believe you say if you go there, you go do the thing where you want to go do? Tell us some of the things where you want to do for our state too.
Yeah, una need to give me a trial, make I do before una begin judge me. Because una no go just fit say woman never fair rule for them before. So maybe una no go give woman a chance. One come there, if I come there, I go fix life, stable life go dey there. I'll make sure say I fix life for the state. I'll still make sure say I do good growth for everybody. We go dey accessible for everybody. I will still make sure say I still do good food for our children. Because we not get food now at the moment for that. I go say most people say I dey see for you food now ground they sit down. So all those things I want fix and medical test too. We not still get security for that land. I still make sure say security dey okay for that land too. So many things dey wey we lack for that land wey I ready to fix. Make everything for dey okay for the citizen.
Okay.
So now
yeah, sorry, madam. I think just come in at this moment.
Suru, hang on first. Sorry, say I caught you. I get one question here from one of our guests, Odio Ragbo. He said, Madam, what is your political agenda? Now, some of the things where I first ask you. So, what do you want to tell her before Suru come in? What will be your agenda for Edo State?
hello.
Yeah, what will be your agenda for Edo State?
Yeah, now they talk so now I get manifesto, the things wey I want to do now they say so.
Okay.
For the land. Yeah. All those as rain go fall now, erosion go full everywhere, but how come everybody has they destroy people property. I will still do good draining so that those water go dey wey go dey suck the whole water away. So that our houses not go come, water not come dey full our houses, they destroy our property.
Okay, Suru.
Okay. Yes, madam. How are you? How is the family over there?
Yeah, all fine, sir.
Okay. Very interesting, because they say every day in your mind is my chance. Ambassador Simon Morrison said sang that song before.
Yeah.
Without no doubt, there's a lot of women that have been leaders all over the world. Margaret Thatcher, we're talking about the German Chancellor, we're talking about yesterday right there in Nigeria and those cities. But now, during his visit, Excellency Obaseki, the governor of Obaseki, during his visit to London, England, early this year, there were some stuff that he pay attention to that he wants to do for the Edo State. 1, education. 2, health. 3, road construction and providing job opportunities for the youth. In a way of technical training, like the point just established now for Edo State government for training. So all of these things place. You say you want now that you see say no good or it's out of point. What different things you want where people never do before?
Professional school, though the governor is doing it, but not the way he's doing it now. Because the people he's doing for us the complete what is they do and well now work now they say like some road now that he promised that is for he wants to repair for the Odo But when rain fall that day, there was one guy who I've forgotten his name. The road was just constructed, never reached one. Within one day, just for one. The road now, the man they pull this one, they pull the road. So you cannot be do it. It is they are not authentic, they are not original. It just be like, for example, who were there for sure they na chino, not original things they did. For sure they farming shop na original things they said very clear. Because it's not the same amount. So
that this road which you talking about, madam, hold on. This road which you talking about, have you investigated to find out say NDD consultant on under Obaseki administration?
Yeah, it's under Obaseki administration because now the rule there for the moment. Even if it's given to the NDD, I don't know their name. He as a governor is supposed to get delegates who go they inspect all these things to make sure that it is done well. You know, just because they award the contract to all those NDD AC or so, then go just leave everything like that. They don't aware, they not go away, not confine. No, we put him there to keep the eye of the land. So if he cannot control those things, those contractors or those that are fixing all those things, and they can't do rubbish there. So everything will be on him.
So what do you call that?
Yeah, because he has said in his position what he's supposed to do for all, it's not fake. Because what he promised to do for all will not be seen.
Okay, madam. May we concentrate more on what you want to do than maybe we go into Obaseki. Okay. I get caller on the line here where you want to ask questions. Welcome to Edo Media. Hello?
Yeah, thanks for having me here. Good evening, viewers.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, viewers. Can you hear me?
Madam, you hear us?
Yeah, I said that we still empower the women, the market women and the youth too.
Okay, I like that. I get caller. Yeah. Person want to ask you questions, so may you listen. Go on.
Okay. I have a question for your special guest and
I hear you.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling from Tel Aviv, and I want to ask you some brief questions. Like I understand from this conversation so far that you are a gubernatorial aspirant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. On which platform? Which party are you running?
Okay, I'm coming out with a third party.
Okay. And I also understand that you said you lived 18 years abroad. Am I right?
18 years.
Right. Okay. Okay. My other question is this: how are you going to finance it? To become a governor in Nigeria is very, very expensive. How are you going to finance your campaign? This is one question. And the other question is this: after living 18 years abroad, do you think you have what it takes to rule the state? Because you don't have the experience. You are not from there. You don't live there. So those are the two questions that I have for you. Just give me a straight answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. I can answer the first one about the finance. About the finance, that's why I'm calling on every Edo citizen. Because these political leaders, the previous political leaders that are becoming, that is how what they do is that they have godfather or godmother that sponsor them, and they use those money maybe to do everything for the campaign and to do everything for themselves, even pay all those our youth to vote for them or to buy votes. But at the end, when they come to power, they don't do anything for us because they want to recover their money. Me, I'm not a millionaire. I'm just a normal person like every other normal citizen in Europe. But that is why me now, in my own term, I said, okay, this is not the way to play politics. Because we, the adults, I need you people, everybody's contribution. Let us contribute to this cause to repair our land. Because me now, I cannot say, okay, let me fund everything alone. Because those people that have been coming that say, okay, let me do everything alone, their godfather will fund them. At the end, when they come in, that's why they are losing money in the strategy. They don't want to do anything for us. But if you and me contribute, all those things they contribute to build that our state. So nobody will come there and say, okay, it's my money I used to do this, I used to do that, I'm not a governor, so I can do anything I like with the money. No, because it's everybody's money, it's everybody's work. So that's why I say, okay, I will do this, then let everybody contribute. If it's 1 naira, 2 naira, let all of us join us together to bring out this everything that we want to do so that we can make everything possible for us. So that everything will be okay for everybody.
Okay, madam, before you go into the next one, you made mention of Accord Party.
Yeah.
If you are talking about Accord Party, we know say one of these are man for America, Clement and Amigo, be part of that party. How una want to one? You they go for the same party, he's going for the same party. Who is coming out to represent the party there?
Yeah, on the Sanera Amigo's issue, me, I don't want to talk much about him.
Okay.
Amigo is a member of Accord Party. Okay. That is what I know. Yeah. Yeah, he's a member of the party.
So who is going to take the ticket? Because we're here to talk about things like this. Who is running under this party? Now, how are you going to sort?
I'm the one running under Accord Party.
Okay.
So you mean your party has elected you to be the flag bearer to be able to go into the governorship election 2020?
Yeah, I can say yes. With the Pyramid, I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
Let me just.
It's a member of Accord Party, so I don't know anything about.
Madam, can you reduce your volume over there? I think you are watching something and the volume is coming into it.
Can I just drop a word again, because I asked 3 questions. I think she only answered 1 question. Can she answer the other 2, please?
What was the other 2?
I said she lived 18 years abroad and she doesn't have experience. How can she come back home now and say she wants to rule those things? What does she have to do?
Yeah, I think she answered that question at the beginning when she said she doesn't have the experience, she's not a politician and things like that. She said that when she introduced herself.
Okay, thank you.
I think I've lost some of my callers. So that's just it. Oh yeah. This is one thing with a live program like this. Things are bound to happen. So bear with me. Let me try connect them again. It's a funny day. I'm losing everybody.
You lost both of them?
I lost both of them.
Okay, cool. Can I join the program?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry about that. We're talking to Mrs. Beauty Egharevba, who is running under the Accord Party in the next Edo State governorship election. I hope that she will give us a call back to continue with the discussion. Some of the things where she don't talk, we say she not get much experience about running for the Edo State governorship. She want the help of everybody in diaspora to help her to solicit for funds to run for an election. On our way to diaspora, I want to ask one question. When I feel say this one I don't know what we do. When I feel say we feel support anybody for diaspora, this one I want question where we need to answer. I go back to my colleague in Israel, Stan. I don't know as you see that this one. You sure say we fit come together to sponsor person, or the person need to show a lot of credibility first before we agree to sponsor her?
Okay, like to sponsor person, like good idea. But the question is, when the second one we just mentioned now, whether like best way we need to see the person credibility first. So to sponsor person you don't know, that one get the way it be. So that is the way I look at. And also from the, I don't want to make I disqualify the woman from my questions where I ask her and the way she didn't respond. I also feel that even I know they see her, but her language, her body language, she's not too convincing. Because this one politics and dirty game. So you have to be rough. And I think she sounds very gentle. And being a gentle person, especially from that state, you want to go to that state, it's a lot of to get bruises. I don't know how ready she is. So these are the things she should be aware of.
Yeah, those are the things we wanted to ask her, but the line has gone blank now.
So because she sounds like a woman that is very gentle and easygoing woman, and she should understand that this one like dirty game. So just say she's there online, and those things I could just make her ask her, make her see how she will respond.
Yeah, we will try to put all of them back again. I think I don't get Suru Kanan back again there. Suru, I think you are back on air now.
I am.
Okay. This is one thing when we are dealing with the line has gone again. This is one thing that happens when you're doing a live program like this. At times things just get messy and get messed up.
Yeah.
So we try to bring everybody back again. Suru, welcome back to the program.
Yes, again, I'm here and I'm glad to reconnect with you guys again.
I'm very sure the line went off, and I'm still trying. I think we lost Miss Egharevba there. If your line is still okay, give us a text message. We'll put you back on. Now we'll go forward from the brief discussion we had with her. What do we conclude with that? Do we believe say she know more enough to rule our state? Is this something going forward we were the diaspora to come together to? Because if we look what they happen for Nigeria, will they better when we start the force from here to mobilize our state?
That question now, me want to come now or
now you are the answer.
Okay. You know what is funny? While we were here on the line talking, get question when I asked her. I thought you guys were listening. I didn't know I went off. I just asked her, have you been given the ticket to represent your party in the coming governorship election when they come up 2020? I said, okay. Until then, your party never votes you to become their flag bearer. So you're just on this program as a guest. So we cannot talk about what you're going to go do in Edo State. So for now, you're just one of those people like us that want Edo to move here. You are not a contestant for now. He said, okay. So that was now the discussion when I get with him. And I just want to use this media to encourage everybody. That's why we call it government. Now for the people, by the people. Any person come up, you go say he get ideas, brilliant ideas, things that innovation, things when if you say he or she want to do for the country, for the state, for Africa, to motivate, to bring, in this generation to where they are going to. It is always welcome. And that is why it's up to the people to elect, to choose those who will lead them. So now it be the thing when I see about her. Whether she have the capability, the mental capability in the near future to come, that would depend on the voter, to elect who the leader is. But again, it is very good, very imperative for everybody to engage in politics. For politics involve us. Now, what we want for our state, our country, why we want to improve on now, whatever we have. So I think bottom line for me.
Okay, thank you. I think we will leave that one there now. And since we get Stan on the line, we'll just talk about some of the games where they played today. And we will use that one complete the program they do so. Stan, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here with you guys.
Okay. The surprise of the day, the defeat of Man City. You watch that match. I don't know how you see him. I hear say my man there, my bodybuilding, sprinting, professional, do-it-all player, Adama Traore. I heard he was on the ball again today. Tell us a bit about the game.
Yeah, the match was a very good game. As you said, the heavyweighter, the guy scored 2 goals.
You speak louder, please.
Yeah, okay. I said the guy, Adama, I don't remember his name, Adama something.
Adama Traore.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals. No, 2 goals very similar like the first goal. It was a counter attack. And I think the league is becoming clear that Manchester City have to be chasing Liverpool. And I hope it's going to continue like that.
So, in terms of game, what do you think is the problem with Guardiola and Man City presently?
I think it's just, like every season there's always this kind of a luck. I think it's just the luck. Like if you look at Liverpool, for instance, what happened to Liverpool last season is exactly what's happening to Manchester City at the moment. What happened to Manchester City last season that there are some games that they were supposed to lose and they come up drawing the game in the last minute, and there were some games they were supposed to draw and they come up winning the game in the last minute. That's exactly what is happening to Liverpool at the moment, and Manchester is the opposite. So I don't think they're playing bad, but I think they're just having a hard time.
Okay.
It's always like this.
What about the game, the last game of the day before we go into the other games? The Manchester United, your team, how did they feel today?
There wasn't anything like a surprise there. It was a clear win for Manchester Newcastle, like I predicted. I told you during our conversation on the broadcast. Manchester United is not a good team, and I hope they will not go on relegation this season.
Yeah, they have too much of a big team. From your watching the game, what would you say is the current problem with Manchester United?
I think everything to do with football, they have problem with every aspect in the game. From the management to the players, there's no pattern. The team is not organized. They don't even know their position. Just like, I don't know. I can't actually point my finger on one particular problem. I think the team is just too bad. It's a pity.
Okay, let's go to some of the games played yesterday. Tottenham carried their midweek disappointment to the weekend again. How you see their game yesterday if you watched the game?
Actually, I didn't watch that match, so I don't know. I didn't watch that match, but I know they lost really good to Brighton.
Okay.
And yes.
What about Chelsea at the beginning of the season? Critical of Frank Lampard, but we can see now that they are edging up and up. What's their game today? I can see Charles Daniel, which is online. Give us a call to tell us about your team, Chelsea.
It's exactly what I predicted about Chelsea, and I think Charles Daniel was just too hurry to decide that they were bad. I saw that in game, though they conceded 4 goals against Manchester United in their first game, but those guys are playing pretty good now. They won 1-4 against Southampton. And we also saw them midweek winning leagues, the Champions League. So they are really back to the game.
Okay. So the way the Premiership is going now, which of the team do you think is the high-flying team?
At the moment, I think Liverpool. I really hope they will keep that spirit going because everything is going well with them. We saw what happened in the game they played yesterday, and like 30 minutes they got a penalty. That was the winning goal. So we saw some other games that they won in the 90 minutes. This is exactly what was happening to Manchester City last season. So this is how they won the league. So I think Liverpool is at the edge of winning the league this time, and I really hope they will get to the end.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope what happened to them last year will not happen. Uche, thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me.
Can you talk a bit louder, please?
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, my Middle East correspondent was just giving out to you for being too critical about Man United, about Chelsea at the beginning. So what do you have to say now?
Yes, I said what I said earlier in the beginning of the season because that is a team that I know too well. Changing the culture right away was a questionable character for me. That was why I made that statement. And at this moment, I am still going to say one or two things about the team's growth and performance. Because it is not over until it's over. The league is just beginning. We are seeing all kinds of crap. Nobody believes that God the Almighty Tottenham will be facing what they are facing now. Man U will be facing what they are facing now. Like I said last time, I said injuries are not coming. What is happening to Man U now is accumulation of injuries and internal crisis. Maybe Pogba was not getting what he wants and the bad influence for other players. You don't know what is going on in Man U. Are you getting me? Let us believe that Obaseki and Sota is not that, fully experienced like we all are expecting of Man U's United team. But for Chelsea, I still believe that a little need to be done for them to be in that very rightful position we have been years back. You understand? It's good that they are doing well for now. But my problem is when injury sets in, where do we go from here? Because 100% that can we come. When crisis comes in, like what Man U is facing now, like what we have been facing now, where do we go from here? With the players we have, tempting to football, I don't think it will be easy to have these challenges that we will curtail it. This is my point.
Charles, let me stop you here. Do you blame Frank Lampard for that?
For the recruitment?
Yeah.
I only blame Lampard for one player, which is the defender that left.
That's David Luiz.
Yes. That's
okay, can I just come in, please?
I spotted him and I still insist. Because what you have, you get me.
Yeah.
There are some vital positions in a team where you have to rely on experience. I keep saying it. If you couldn't have allowed that man to go.
What is the sense of having him when the two cannot work together?
But that is what we don't know now. That is what you and I cannot say. That is the reason why we let him go. I don't know if that was the reason. If that is the reason, it's a different ballgame. But I'm looking at it from a player perspective, a fan perspective. Because you don't do away with your best instrument or one of your reliable. If you have differences with this young player, you are the coach, you are a senior player. This is your team. You call him to order. It is when he fails to comply to your laws or he fails to listen to you, then you let it go. Because I once played under one coach. I give you an answer. I played with David that game. When I was in Jasper, he made one comment to what is it called? Tooko, when we show recipe. Tooko was playing for us. And he looked at Tooko and he said, I don't care what you bring. All I need is 90 minutes. Tooko wants to leave and go back to the extended Ghana. That doesn't go nowhere. Two of them don't get along. But Tooko is past experience. You understand? And then he called me and said, you see that man, he won't leave. You wait for your time. I was saying left to back. He asked me how did it go. He said, Kali, wait for your time. I am not going to let him go. So if you think he is going to leave, he go nowhere because one of my them.
All right, Charles, can I just ask you a question there?
With that one, I bring you to Chelsea. You get the differences between a coach and a player. The coach should be able to talk the player through good, not by imbalance way.
Okay, Charles, I want to leave this discussion for next week because we are running out of time. Okay. Make sure you join us next week for us to have this as our main topic, because I can see everybody's willing to chip into this topic now.
Okay.
How do you feel about joining us next week to discuss this?
100% I'm free. I will be around.
Okay, so we'll put you on next week. I'll put on my Middle East correspondent. I know he's there, very anxious to counter what you said, but we don't want to spend more than what we spend. We've got 5 minutes left, and I thank you for that. So we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, if you sign up there, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, to just round up where we started. There's a number here I was supposed to call. I don't even, I've forgotten the name. Beauty, if you can send me the name, I will call that number. If you can, I'll just end up my program now. So, going back to Canada again, do I have Suru there?
I'm here with you, my brother.
So from the discussion we're having with Beauty Egharevba, I can see she's sending me a lot of messages here. Said that line was cut off or so. So what's the conclusion now? Do we think this is the right way to go for those of us in diaspora to go back home?
Yes, that's for me. I don't see any bad thing for people to come into politics. But we have been criticizing our leader that doesn't have no vision and doesn't not have that capability. They don't know how it's not there. They don't know where we are going. Many leaders like that, they come and go. So that's why I directly asked her, is there anything that you want to do that is different from what Excellency Governor Obaseki administration is doing now? She said basically the same thing that Obaseki is doing. And again, I just asked her a question about if she has been nominated as a candidate to represent the party. She said no, that she will be traveling to Benin. So I said, okay, you're just like one of those people that wants Edo to Mudia. Yes. So until you be given the ticket to be the flag bearer, we cannot interview you as what you want now, as somebody that is going to contest for governor of Edo State, because you don't have. You keep it until you are being elected from your party, and then we can take it from there. So that was my last discussion before the line.
Yeah, I quite agree with you, and that's why I was so eager to know, because I am also aware that someone else is running for that position also under the same party. So what do we do about that? She was in a position to really clear that issue, telling us what they are going to do going forward, but she wasn't willing to take on that question. So before the line went off, that's where we were at. And she just sent me a message also that her campaign manager wants to chip in something. I think that's something we have to leave for some other time, because everything was just after itself today. So I would have loved to put the campaign manager on, but I had the number. I don't know how I saved it. So
like you always said, we are here. They know where to reach us. We're just our program is unique, it's different. We're talking about how Edo wants to move here. So any person that has any contribution, what he or she thinks will take us further, Africa, let that person come forward. Let us know, hear your view. That's what we just did just now, and then you know where to reach us.
Yeah, whenever she wants to, you can always reach us on Edo Mudia. We're always here. So I think this is where we're going to leave the program today. Next week, we're going to come up with, have a caller here. Hello, welcome to Edo Mudia.
Hello, yeah, I want to talk to
Okay.
Mrs Beauty Egharevba campaign organizer.
Okay, you've got just 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Go on.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the program. Everybody, good evening. I'm the comedian Wise. I'm a general campaign manager to Beauty Egharevba for Edo State 2020. My Edo people, I thank you all, and I want you all to understand this is the best time for we to gather ourselves together to take our beautiful state and the kingdom to the permanent site. We know the problem what we faced, you know. So if we continue to complain about the problem without looking for the solution by ourselves, I think we will still take for inside the problem too much. So I beg all Edo people say, definitely, no matter the kind side where you come from Edo, you come from Eshao, you come from Aosho, you come from any part of after the whole Nigeria, there is no place where they work. Okay? So but what we will do is say in Nigeria they don't divide that too much. If we rescue our state from inside, we take our state to state.
Okay. Let me stop you here. You're talking about rescuing our state. What will be the UNA plan? That's what you should be telling us. What's the plan for Edo State?
Okay. Yeah, the plan of rescuing Edo State is this. First of all, we all need to understand that Edo State is not working right now. And how to make it work, we need to involve our children. We need to go and build Edo State, the people of Edo State, so that they should have a chance to build their nation. First of all, we need to integrate our people into the political system. Yeah, first of all, we need to do is this. Huh?
What is not working? You said Edo State is not working. What is not working in Edo State? Can you make mention of those things that you want to do?
What is not working in Edo State is not ID to anybody. Edo State is not ID to anybody. Everybody sees it on social media. We see what is not working. First of all, we have been promising electricity since 1960 in Nigeria, particularly Edo State. We don't even have what we call a lot of electricity. People are protesting about electricity.
So how do you plan to fix that of the electricity in Edo State?
Yeah, first of all, sir, the planning of fixing of electricity, I think, is one of the most easiest way to everybody to understand right now. For some people to still using electricity to campaign in Nigeria or in any state right now, it's like they are still telling us we don't know what we are doing. Electricity can come out in a different way, in a different manner, in a different way everybody is exposed to in the Western world. We have different kind of electricity, and we have even somebody just discover electricity with cassava. They plug it and they work. We have people who discover electricity in every corner.
Are you telling us that yes, that kind of innovation is good? So you want to use that kind of system from cassava to provide?
I'm just making it easy to electricity plan, like what to bring electricity. One of the easiest thing now that I can even see children are getting from riverside rubbish. I don't know why electricity will become our problem in a country like Nigeria, sir.
Okay, I understand you, sir. I think it's Moses Yamu, huh?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Mr. Yamu, let's take this in 30 seconds each to answer each of the questions. Let's not beat it, but I understand you're saying you can get electricity from cassava and things like that. Good. Education.
Yeah, education. Yeah, we need to rebrand education. We need to start a new brand education system whereby we want to set a standard of education. If you want to have a private school, we don't tell you not to have a private school, but you must meet up to the standard of our own public school before you can have a private. We need to set up a standard of education. If anybody wants to have any private business, you need to meet up to the standard of the government first. We need to set up a standard that they will meet up to. Not for we to be meeting up to private schools, no.
Okay. Health service. Health service. Healthcare.
Healthcare. Man. The fact is this. We are about to set up every ward in Edo State want to have their own thing. If there is hospital in Ward 2, they were supposed to be in hospital in Ward 3. That's the way we roll it here. If there is hospital in Ward 5, there's supposed to be hospital in Ward 6. Somebody in Ward 5 is supposed to have everything he needs in Ward 5. Supposed to have his school, supposed to have his insurance license in Ward 5, supposed to have everything. Let invest in every ward and let all the ward independent on their own.
Roads.
Let the councillor take care. transport in Europe, NS, all these NS, train service, TTC, different transport, Arriva. We are going to put them in order. We are going to tell them, look, we want you people to provide a necessary road for all our states. And you have to divide your business. We need metro, train, and tram. Within short time, we can give them. Because this thing, they will do it by coming to the state, check whatever you can provide them to get a necessary thing. The thing is this. These people will come down and do this thing, and we are going to tell them it's very easy. We don't need to collect tax. Let them hold the tax. We take the tax of the workers and the tax of everything. But if they fail to repair the road after we see any complaint, within 12 hours, the road we see complaint is not repaired, we will give them tickets. They will pay high tickets. Because of that, they don't want to pay the ticket. They will be maintaining the road of their business.
Okay. We have 2 more questions to go. You are running under the Accord Party.
Yes,
have you gotten the governorship candidate from the Accord Party?
Right now, we have got every necessary document. We need just only for our governor to go home next month, this very, very soon, and go and register for the and get the ticket by himself and sign for it with his deputy. They are going over it, but everything is working fine, and we are getting everything we want and according to the plan.
I know that someone else is running for that same position in that same party. So how are you going to sort that when you go back home?
I want like 100 people to come and run as a governor in our court. Let us do a primary. Let's start example from ourselves. If you know you are a young, vibrant person, you have a clean manifesto that can turn Edo State around, bring it out. We are not power drunk. We are not saying we must be the governor. All we need is our people must free from poverty. And we must be into the game where we can have a chance to ask these leaders questions every day. As a young, you are free. Go and take your ticket. Let us do organize it. Let's organize ourselves. Let's go out and preach a good governance.
Not me. Not
anybody.
me.
No, anybody. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So anybody can do that. Let's meet in primary. Easy.
So if I understand you clearly, Mrs. Egharevba hasn't gotten the ticket. She has to go home and run for the primary.
Of course. But for now, we don't have anybody guaranteed to us because according to the chairman and the committees that I've been working with is more than how many months now. We never have anybody running under the party for now. Understand? So nobody is getting ticket under the party for now. Nobody has got ticket to governorship under the party for now, I'm sure. And I guarantee of that.
Okay. So you've highlighted your plans for Mrs. Egharevba.
Yeah.
How do we know that when she goes back home, she's not going to be stuck with money or fall into the pocket of some of those big politicians back home?
Yeah. The thing is, when you see conscious people, and we have to understand this thing is everybody is the same. Okay. The thing is, some people want to make some kind of money, but we are kind of people who believe in a money after money. Because like for example now, people believe on I want to leave words for my children. No, it's not time for that. Leave them live. Okay? With Egharevba, she's not going to fall into any political one because of the security around and because of how she know what we want. She really understands what we want and she knows she can do it and she's not ready to do that for anything. Okay? Let nobody be afraid. We are not ready to sell our people for trillion. Or rather, we are ready to die for our people. That is the truth. I am ready to use my last blood of my life to fight APC and PDP to leave our people alone.
Mr. Yamu,
so I know how
Mr. Yamu, one other question here because I said let's just cut on it, chop by chop.
Yeah.
How do you plan to finance all this?
Okay. All this is going to be financed by our people, and first of all, we are not going to be working on much money because we really need much voice. It's going to be financed by me and you, not by cash, by anyhow. Then make sure let everybody, what you are trying to tell everybody is this. Please, rescue your community from these people. Okay? If you know you can rescue your street, you can gather your street and say, no, my street, let me stand for you if you not to vote for evil people again. Let's rescue our community. We are not doing this for anybody. Me, I'm not going to the power. After I finish this battle, because I know there is somebody who is going to stand that can never be bribed That is what Edo State just needs right now in the political space. And I'm ready to sacrifice myself. So please, my people, let's rescue our state.
Mr. After you will be elected as the flag bearer of your party?
No, he has answered that already. They are going home for preliminaries. Yeah. I know you were offline. Yeah. So they are going home for preliminaries. There's no assigned presidential governorship candidate from that Accord party yet. There's no candidate on Accord party yet. They are going home to go for preliminaries. Okay. Yeah. So tell us why we should vote for Beauty Egharevba.
Yeah, thank you very much. Why we should vote for Beauty Egharevba is we want history to repeat itself again. We know I don't say it, they have been neglecting women and I get angry because I know without a woman today, we could have not have a kingdom, even calling a state. I remember when there was a great war in Edo when we said history because history teaches us a little thing. Now there is no history in school, okay? We still manage to learn a little thing by story and all. The story tells us there was a time there is a war in Edo. There was nobody to face it. Indian Yetigi have to come out. That is best sacrifice a woman have made. And there was a time Eden as a woman had to sacrifice herself. And the same war we have right now, because we are in a very serious war in Edo State. The men we sent there, they never care for us. Please, Osamode Joseph has sung it a very long time. Let us give woman a chance. Do you know why? Let history repeat itself. Let us send another India to Edo State to rescue our people from this war. What we are seeing.
Can I ask you a question here? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
America in the last election, one of the party did this, trying to push a woman forward. But it didn't work. Portraying her as a woman alone, let's send a woman. Do you think that's the right strategy to go instead of bringing out a strong manifesto? I'm not against any woman.
The manifesto, our manifesto is explainable. If I share you my manifesto, even primary one students, you can hold that manifesto to government house and make good use of it. Okay? We just have a very clean manifesto. Anybody can understand it. And it will be running online soon. And it's still running right now. I have sent it to different kind of lawyers, different kind of people. They know when anybody can hold that manifesto, you print upon it because it's a very nice manifesto. It's a manifesto that's going to turn Edo State. Our target is different, people. This is not lie. We want to see Edo State like Dubai in 2028 minimum.
The question is that how do you do it? You know, that's what the people want to hear. How do you want to create it?
Yeah, bro, the main part is this. Okay? Let us talk of the real thing. We need a total revolution in that country called Nigeria, okay?
Is that what you're going to be campaigning for?
No, you don't understand what I mean. This is what I mean. First of all, bros, how we are going to do it is going to be the voice of the voiceless. We have to speak about it. We have to tell the people about it. And listen, if the federal government, let me tell you the truth, bro, if after we take the power, the federal government refuse us to do whatever we want to do, all we need to do is to have a governor that will come out and say, look, this road, I give federal government, may they sign us in 3 days, and they never sign up. And I give them 3 days, may they sign up, because nobody bring and come, and the people bring and come. So if they don't sign up, me and my people go to street until they sign up. You understand? Me and my people go to street until they do this thing. Not be Obaseki tell we are not sure that day. If they talk, say we are helpless. What tell you we are helpless? Because they bring you in, we are not helpless. If people vote you in, you will use your people's voice. That's what we need. We need a government that can stand with our voice.
Okay, Mr. Yamu, I understand your passion. We all have the same passion for our state. We want the state to do very well. We want things to like the type of life we have here. We want it over there. But we'll keep following your progress. You can tune in every week, call us, tell us what you are doing on a weekly basis. We welcome that. And we wish Madam Egharevba the best of luck. Personally, I would say most of us in diaspora need to follow suit, because if we start going home to start making things better, even start running for State House of Assembly and things like that, bringing in an example.
Please. We can do it. Forget money.
It is better for us.
Can we change our life? We are talking about our destiny. Money cannot guarantee you a future. That is the truth.
No.
If money can guarantee somebody a future, academic houses can still be beginning today. If money can guarantee somebody a future, everybody has this, so can still be seeing them beginning today. But money cannot guarantee future. Vision for ourselves, please, my brothers and sisters. Let's fight for future. Let's organize ourselves. This is the best time to be youth.
Thanks.
Let's do a different thing and get a different result. Listen, Babe, let me tell you before I go. I'm not so panicked about this because I know about the history of Edo State in political space. When we tired of, we are the first people who said, okay, we are tired of this military regime. You know, immediately we raised our voice. Very short time, military leave us alone. PDP ruled people for 16 years, but our state, we did not allow. PDP was having money. So I think right now, my people are tired with APC because I've been engaging with them. I call these people every day. I call like 100 to 150 people in Nigeria every day, believe me, bro. I never speak to 3 months, not because I don't want to do it, because I'm afraid not to lose this very chance to wipe these people out. Okay? Please, my people.
Thank you. Thank you.
We don't need to go.
Keep following.
We don't need to go.
Mr. Yamu, keep following the program.
Yeah.
When you have anything,
I tell my people this thing.
Call us.
Please.
We'll give you enough time, Mr. Yamu.
Okay, sir. I don't drop this. Only this one. I only my people know this one. Beg. Please. Make una go class, go write exam before una go say una fail. Not fail for outside the class. Okay. Please, it's important.
Thank you. So keep following the program, share the video also, it will be good for you. And go to our YouTube page, like our page. Next week, give us a bell, give us development about what you're doing, and we'll welcome that also. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much,
and good luck on the.
I appreciate it, sir. So we'll continue, sir.
Thank you, sir. One love. Bye. Okana.
Yes,
my
brother.
Now here we want, and we don't go past our time because of the problem we get for communication today. We're 12 minutes past our time now. So what do you if you sum this program up in a minute?
Very well. You know, before I started with Ambrose Ali, late Ambrose Bolosho Ali. You know, and remember, this man was in office for 4 years. And during that 4 years, I don't care what people will say about it, this guy transformed the then blended state into a phenomenal state. We have in the agricultural sector, it was fabulous. We talk of sports, we talk of culture, we talk of free education, we talk of health. And this is very imperative for our present leaders now to look back and we reckon with those things when those leaders don't do. You know, and the education, when they set up the standard, now you still get to the now most of us used to become doctors, engineers, lawyers, everywhere in the world. Free education. So I admire that of His Excellency Obaseki doing now, and sometimes it's never impressive, but you know, priority to what Ubemudia has done in respect of sport and culture. And those are the things that he's doing right now. But above all, $26 billion on Naira. I'm sorry, my mistake. 20 billion Naira for Edo State. Let me say better. When we have some of the indigenous of Edo State that were there among the NDD that constructed the road and they did the garbage work like that, we need probe into it. And like Obaseki has said, we need the probe. I want him to pursue that because he is the only one that can dig into what is happening. He is the one that is representing Edo State. So he is the one that will lead the Edo State to the promised land. Again, we know what, in spite of all of those good things Ambrose Ali has done before he passed away, due to lack of transparency, lack of accountability, responsibility, he went to jail, was sentenced for 100 years. So if we don't want history to repeat itself again, please, let's follow up into this book and we know what will happen. We know where the money goes and we'll hold those people accountable for it. I think that is how Edo State will go further.
Thank
on
you.
behalf of my all Edo State, I love you here and I hope you guys stay blessed and until we see again next week. So for me, so long.
Thank you, Suru Kana. I can see Osaro Henry Asemota joining us. Osaro Henry Asemota will be trying to get you on this program to talk about Edo State Sports, Edo State Sports Council. You are a footballer too. We all play football. So next week, try as much as you can to join us on the program. We'll be talking about Chelsea and a lot of Premiership teams, about the coaches. So we want your own contribution to tell the viewers what Edo State Sports Council is doing and how to move Edo State Sports Council forward. We are not here to criticize anybody. We're just here. We talk anything will go make us happy. Charles Daniel Uchi was on the line. Odion Oragmo also joined us. Honorable Desmond Ugbo, Beauty, Alohan, Greg Imafidon, how you doing, bro? Stan Osadiaye, Suru Kana, lots of others. I thank you all for today. The main topic where we discuss today is saying I be the money where our Governor Obaseki, say NDDC don't carry go. We dey beg NDDC, men I go use that money repair our state, erosion and everything want kill everybody. So make una help governor where you want help us. We want that state make it better because over here we get a lot of fine things and we want a lot of fine things for Benin too. If those things there, most of us will come back on the invest. So we'll go end the program for today. On behalf of my colleague Suru Kana, Stan Osadiaye in the Middle East, I say next week is going to be a bumper program again. We're going to be talking about Premiership mostly because we've not talked sports for a very long time. But next week, one letter fly because we get Charles Daniel Uche Daniels as our main guest. I think the three of us will put on for middle begin fire around because at the beginning of the season, he was very critical and he's still very stubborn and critical about Chelsea. So let's see what he says. I know my Middle East correspondent will have enough for him. So on that note, I say have a blessed week. Stay blessed, everybody. And we'll see you again very soon. Anybody that want to get in touch with us, inbox your phone number. Inbox us your phone number and we'll take it up from there. Thank you. I say stay blessed. Shalom. And God bless all of us. Amen. Bye.
Banana, banana, banana,